second one. First one took it on the drop, so I didn't get any footage of that one. 22.5. She wants to calm down. How's that? Second one of the session, only been here about an hour. Not too bad at all, that. Number 20. It's about 7.20 now in the last couple of trips. Spin around at the other side. There we go. £22.5. That'll do nicely. Taking off the baited spot. Lovely. Now then, carpers, back again. Quick day session. Same lake, club water. In the same swim I was in on a Saturday night. I had one, literally got both rods clipped up, put about 15 spoms out. Both rods wrapped up, clipped up. Put the first rod out, literally sinking the line. Boom, rod pulled up tight. We're in straight away. About a 17-18 pound common. Didn't get any footage of that one, because obviously everything was still a bit of a rush, you know what I mean? The other rod was still waiting to be put out and all the rest of it, so unhooked her, checked her over, put her back, and then I put both rods out then. Second rod went out, no problem. Big bream within 10 minutes. So unhooked it, reclipped the rod up, put the rod back out, managed to get both rods in the water then at the same time. And then I've just had that mirror at 22.5, which is another 20 in the last few sessions. I'm doing well with these 20 pounders now. Like I see, there's a fair few 20s in this lake, but the average is 17, 18 I'd say in this lake. So yeah, we're not doing too bad for the 20 pounders at the moment. So I thought I'd do another little quick video today. See if we can get a couple more on the bank before this weather takes a turn for the worst. Got ducks all over my swim, eating bits and pieces. Keep coming over, my river boilies, which she's not having any because she's had about 5 already. Thanks to anybody that's watched my last videos. I seem to be getting some views but not many subscribers, so if you're liking the videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, gives me a bit of feedback, lets me know where I'm up to, whether I'm wasting my time or not, you know what I mean? But there's one just stuck his head out, round me bait, come on you beastie, let's have you. Let's have you in the bottom of that landing net. Literally right over the left hand rod, that's just stuck his head like that, boom, straight out. That's another thing I wouldn't mind covering while I'm on the video as well. When carp show, people think, oh, it's just boshed out over my bait. Boshing out tends to be erratic. It tends to be something's either spooked it or something like that. But if you get a fish that comes up head and shoulder, sticks its head out, goes back down again, that's a feeding fish. Because what it's doing is it's forcing water back through its gills. So it's been feeding on the bottom and it's coming up and washing its gills out. So when you get a head and shoulder, sticks up like that, comes up, they're feeding fish, them. If they tend to come out clattering out like that, something's either spooked them or they're just playing, or like I say, they don't tend to be feeding fish, if you know what I mean. You obviously give the game away, because where there's one, there's usually more. They're not solitary creatures, a lot of these carp. They do tend to group up in packs, in small groups. But yeah, if you get a head and shoulder, stick its head out like that, boom, there, well, really, it's like a little subtle bump like that, up and down again. It's forcing water out of its gills, so it's feeding. That's a feeding show, that is. You get them, they'll come up and they'll dolphin over, they'll turn over on themselves. They could be just, like I say, they're getting, I wouldn't say aroused, but they know the bait's there, you know what I mean, and they will come over it and they'll give them away. But what you want to be looking for is them subtle head and shoulders sticking out like that. They don't tend to make a splash, they don't come right out, they just, head pops out, straight back down again. They're feeding fish, them are. they're the signs you want to be looking for, especially if they're coming up over your bait, because you know that that fish is feeding over your baited spot. The bait that I've gone with again on this one is the Emp and the Boilie. It's doing me so well at the moment. I just can't seem to go wrong with it at the minute with this Emp and Boilie. I've just sat and tied another 4 rigs up. I'll give you a little look. I've got 2 ready to rock and roll. Now I am going to try the shot on the hook rig, which is there. That's the shot on the hook rig. Mr. Danny Fairbrass's little creation that he seems to be ranting and raving about at the moment. So I'm going to put it out in a minute and put it to the test. That's one. And then the other is the rig that's been doing me all my fish recently. Similar thing, just different hook pattern. This is my favourite hook pattern, the crank, size 4 crank, quarter crank. Well, I use the crank X because they're a little bit thicker in the wire. I tend to think the cranks, any of the ones without the X's on them, they're quite, when you pull them down tight with the puller tools, they do tend to give a little bit, and I just don't want that opening out. I mean, I'm not fishing against snags and I'm not fishing against big weed beds, but I'd rather have that faith in my hooks. The hooks aren't going to give up on me, you know what I mean? But that little focus, there we go. That's the one that's doing the do. IQ about 7 inches, that's what she said. But yeah, little snowmans, can't seem to be going wrong at the moment. And what I do like about this rig is I haven't had to use PVA foam, because it obviously is kicking away because of the stiffness of the rig. It pushes everything away. When you're feeling that lead down, you get that donk and you feel it down, bump, you know that that rig's straightened out, it's ready, it's a trap waiting. So yeah, that's the one that's been doing me all my damage recently. Give me another little look. For some reason, if I look in the middle of the camera, it looks like I'm not looking. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, that's the one that's been doing the do. That's the one that's been doing the do, and that is the one. That's the long shank, size 4 long shank beak. I'll put the shot on the hook on that one, just to see if it is what they reckon it is, you know what I mean? It might work better on certain waters, but got to try it, haven't you, at the end of the day. I'm only going to put it on the one rod, because obviously I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket and come off a rig that is working. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little where I am, what I'm doing, how I'm approaching it. Like I say, I put 15 spawns out, maybe 15's round about there this morning, about half a small bucket of the bait, because my spod reel looks like she's about to pack up on me. I think the worm drive's going in it. Either that or she just wants a good oilie, but she is a good workhorse and she's done me proud over the years. So really I do need to treat her with a little bit of love now and give her a bit of a clean up and give her an oil and grease. But yeah, I'll get back to you soon, carpers, for another one. Morning carpers, little afternoon update. Absolutely nothing else has happened. I've had another bream. I put that shot on the hook rig out. Nothing yet, not a touch. But it's darkened over now, so it's going to rain in the next very shortly. Time is it now? It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon now. Been here since 11. I say I've had 2. I think I've had 3 bream now, all in all. Big ones as well, big bream. I'd love to catch them on the feeder rod, but they're not what we want on the carp rods. Yeah, looking pretty quiet at the moment, carpers. Hey up! How's that for a live take? How's that, carpers? Literally, you must be my good omen. And that is the shot on the hook rig as well. Give me a second now and I'll might be zoomed in a little bit. No, I haven't zoomed in, but give us a second. I'll get back to you. How about that then, carpers? That was a bit of a stroke of luck, wasn't it? Literally nothing happening. As soon as I start doing a little bit of a video, a little bit of a footage, I get a live take. I'm getting good at these live takes now, on video. Might have to leave my phone running all the time, so I'll get bites all the time. Yeah, not bad that. I didn't get any footage, obviously. You saw the fish in the net, in the sling, like on the mat. I didn't want to stress it out too much. Obviously, want to get that rod back out there just in case there's a group of them there now. Just give them another couple of spawns, as you've probably just seen. A cup of tea, you know what I mean? Cup of tea on the bank. But yeah, not doing too bad. It's 3 fish today now. That was a shot on the up rig. I'd literally brought it in 10 minutes before I started that clip, and changed the pop-up back over to pink, what's been catching me recently. Put it out, and about 10-15 minutes we're away. So I think I'm just going to stick with the pinks from now on until they stop working. I did try a yellow on it, as you saw when I made the rig, or when I put the rig out earlier. Tried the pink, tried the yellow, sorry, and nothing. As soon as I put the pink back on, fish in the net. Well, we're not doing too bad. I say it's darkened over a little bit now. It looks like it's going to give a bit of rain or something soon. I'm going to fish, probably give it till dark, maybe an hour into darkness or something. Just try and get one of them big ones, well, them bigger ones. I'm aiming for something over the £25 mark if I can. Bream just rolled there then. Yeah, something over the £25 mark would be nice. There's a couple of them in here, not many. We call them the A-team. I've had 2 or 3 of the A-team out of here, but there's a couple that I haven't had. There's one that come out earlier this year at 32. I wouldn't mind a photograph of that one in the album. There's a big common in here that's just did 29 about 3 weeks ago, I think that was now, when I was on. I think I touched on it in one of my last videos. I photographed it for the lad, it was at 29.6. I've had that fish 4-5 times, but wouldn't mind catching it again, obviously. But yeah, we're not doing too bad, carpers. Hopefully you're liking these videos now, because I'm getting a little bit more with the camera, you know what I mean? The camera's not bothering me as much as what it used to. I was like bit stage frightened to start off with the camera. So yeah, we're trying, we'll get them. A couple more spawns just gone out now, bang on the money. Spod reel is really feeling poorly now. It's just got loads of resistance now behind it, so it definitely needs a service. She definitely needs a bit of love and a bit of TLC now, otherwise she's going to pack up on me. I could do without that at the minute. More expense on another spod reel. But to be fair, I've had that reel, what, 5-6 years now, and every time I come fishing, she's been a workhorse, you know what I mean? So, well, if we get any more, I'll get back to you. If not, you'll see me when I'm on my way home. Now then, carpers, just packing up. Left hand rod's just gone. Nice common, a long fish. 23.9, this one's just gone. I don't know how much of this you're going to see. How about that, carpers? £23.9, bar of gold. Absolutely bang on. 4 fish today now. Like I say, I'm just packing up. But not one that I recognise, this one either. It's got a split peck. So it's easy to identify. Get the other side of it for you. Just get a bit more water. So you don't seem to be going too far wrong at the moment. Another brace of 20s today. Like I say, absolute bar of gold. £23.9. Not bad at all, that, carpers. Not bad at all. Beautiful. Let's get her back. Let's get home.